Sleeping Dogs.
Set in a detailed version of Hong Kong, Sleeping Dogs follows undercover police officer Wei Shen as he infiltrates the dangerous Sun On Yee triad. Instead of focusing only on gunfights, the game puts heavy emphasis on martial arts combat, fast-paced chases, and a lively city packed with markets, restaurants, and side activities. The streets feel busy from day to night, making the world enjoyable to explore even when you're not following the main story. Although it was released in 2012, its mix of crime drama, memorable characters, and hand-to-hand combat still makes it one of the strongest open-world games from its era. Watch Dogs. Released in 2014, Watch Dogs takes players to a fictional version of Chicago where almost every part of the city's technology is connected through a central operating system. You play as Aiden Pierce, a skilled hacker who can manipulate traffic lights, security cameras, bridges, and electronic devices with a smartphone. The hacking system gives missions a unique rhythm, allowing different approaches instead of relying only on direct combat. Its modern setting and focus on surveillance technology helped it stand apart from other open-world games of the time. Yakuza 0. Serving as a prequel to the long-running series, Yakuza 0 takes place in Japan during the economic boom of the late 1980s. The story follows Kazuma Kiryu and Goro Majima as their lives become entangled with powerful crime organizations. While the cities are smaller than those in many open-world games, nearly every street is packed with things to do, from karaoke and arcade games to business management and dozens of memorable side stories. The result is a world that feels incredibly alive despite its compact size. Saints Row, the third. Instead of aiming for realism, Saints Row, the third, embraces over-the-top action from beginning to end. Players lead the 3rd Street Saints as they take control of the city of Steelport through explosive missions, outrageous weapons, and constant chaos. The game offers deep character customization and encourages players to experiment with vehicles, abilities, and ridiculous situations. Its light-hearted approach makes it a refreshing alternative for anyone looking for an open-world game that doesn't take itself too seriously. Just Cause 2. Set on the massive tropical island nation of Panau, Just Cause 2 is built around freedom of movement. Rico Rodriguez uses a grappling hook and parachute to travel across mountains, cities, military bases, and beaches with remarkable speed. Nearly everything is designed to encourage creative destruction, whether you're hijacking helicopters, launching vehicles into the air, or causing large-scale explosions. The enormous map and unrestricted gameplay remain impressive even years after its release. Prototype. Prototype places players in the role of Alex Mercer, a man with mysterious shape-shifting abilities in a city overwhelmed by a deadly viral outbreak. Instead of using traditional weapons most of the time, Alex transforms his own body into blades, claws, hammers, and other powerful forms during combat. He can sprint up skyscrapers, leap across entire city blocks, and glide through the skyline with incredible speed. Its focus on superhuman movement creates a very different kind of open-world experience. Mafia 2. Taking place in the fictional city of Empire Bay during the 1940s and 1950s, Mafia 2 tells the story of Vito Scaletta as he becomes involved with organized crime after returning from World War II. The world reflects its historical setting through classic cars, vintage music, and changing seasons that give the city a believable atmosphere. Rather than filling the map with endless activities, the game focuses on storytelling and character development, making every mission feel connected to Vito's rise through the criminal underworld. Red Dead Redemption. Rockstar's Western adventure transports players to the fading days of the American frontier. You play as John Marston, a former outlaw forced to hunt down members of his old gang. The open landscape stretches across deserts, forests, mountains, and small frontier towns, each with its own personality. Hunting wildlife, helping strangers, and random encounters make the world feel unpredictable, while the slower pace allows players to appreciate the setting in a way that few games manage. Far Cry 3. Set on a dangerous tropical island controlled by pirates and mercenaries, Far Cry 3 follows Jason Brody as he struggles to rescue his friends while surviving in hostile territory. The island encourages exploration through hunting, crafting, climbing radio towers, and capturing enemy outposts. Every encounter can unfold differently depending on how players choose to approach it, whether through stealth, long-range attacks, or direct combat. The unforgettable villain Vaas also helped make the game one of the defining releases of its generation. L.A. Noire. Unlike most crime-focused open-world games, L.A. Noire centers on detective work instead of criminal activity. Set in a carefully recreated version of Los Angeles during the late 1940s, players investigate crime scenes, gather evidence, and question suspects while solving a variety of cases. The city reflects post-war America with impressive attention to detail, and its facial animation technology was especially groundbreaking at the time. The slower investigative gameplay gives it a unique place among open-world titles. The Saboteur. Released in 2009, The Saboteur is set in Nazi-occupied Paris during World War II. Players control Sean Devlin, an Irish racing mechanic turned resistance fighter who sabotages enemy operations across the city. One of its most memorable features is the visual style. where occupied areas appear mostly in black and white until players weaken Nazi control, gradually restoring colour to the world. That artistic design gives every successful mission a visible impact on the city itself. The Godfather 2. Inspired by the famous film series, The Godfather 2 combines open-world exploration with organised crime management. Players build their own crime family by recruiting crew members, taking over rival businesses and expanding influence throughout several cities. Beyond street-level action, the game introduces strategic elements that let players decide how their criminal empire grows. Its combination of management and open-world gameplay makes it stand out from many other crime games released around the same period. Bully. Set inside and around Bulworth Academy, Bully proves that an open world doesn't have to be enormous to feel engaging. Players control Jimmy Hopkins as he attends classes, deals with rival student groups, and explores the nearby town. The school follows a daily schedule with classes, curfews, and changing seasons, adding structure to everyday life. Rockstar's attention to detail gives the world personality, turning ordinary school life into an entertaining sandbox filled with memorable characters and activities.